And without further ado, this is the house that blew our minds when we first saw it. This is the Killian in the Toll Brothers neighborhood off 79, Highway 79 in Panama City Beach, close to Pier Park, close to Topgolf, close to everything. One of the most remarkable things about this is the entryway is an immediate 30-foot vault. This bad boy is 4 bedrooms, and the office can also be a bedroom because it has a closet. Alright, one of the cool things about this house is that it has a secondary suite downstairs. So your guests don't have to travel up and down. They kind of have their own secluded place off to the side. It has a walk-in shower and its own bathroom. And look, the bedroom is big enough for them to feel comfortable while they're staying, but it's not so big that they want to continue staying, if you know what I'm saying. When you live in paradise, people want to come, but it's also great when they leave. Oh, hey, I know that guy. Check out this garage. This is one of 3 garages. The girls have told me that this is going to be their play area, gymnastics, and I've been told all my fishing gear goes in there as well. Now into a half bath and the office, which is a fantastic space. If you don't have an office and you work from home, it's hard. This has its own door, it's separated, and the great thing is it has its own closet. So that means it's actually another bedroom. One thing that I always remind everyone in these videos are things like built-ins or the texture that they put on the different walls over there, like the wood paneling. That doesn't come with any of these homes, meaning you can't even add that as an upgrade. These were added sort of as an extra thing. So just keep that in mind when you're looking through any sort of model homes. Here's where it really becomes magical. The whole thing just opens up into a gigantic living room and kitchen area. This kitchen is absolutely stunning. Looking for a wet bar, maybe a coffee bar, that space is absolutely perfect for that. The cabinets go on for days. You have just as many uppers as you do lowers. You have the upper cabinets, which are an optional upgrade that you can have along with the lighting. Completely separate dining and living area. When you build a house like this, you have so many different options that you can choose from the sink to the different appliance package to what are you going to do for the backsplash, what are you going to do for the upper cabinets, are you going to have upper cabinets, are they going to have lights? Pretty much everything is a choice that you can make. One of the favorite things about this is the massive pantry. And if you're anything like my household or my wife, clutter is a no-no. So having a place to put all those other appliances is a great option. In Florida, it's an absolute must to have a place to put dirty shoes as they track all the sand in from outside. It's a great little entryway from, yes, that is the 2-car garage there. I realize I didn't get it in the video. Not the most gigantic laundry room in the world, but look, it'll do. Has a sink, it's perfect. Having a little extra storage space in a closet is fantastic and pretty important, especially when you don't have a basement or any sort of attic space. If you haven't noticed yet, the windows and the light in this is absolutely stunning. One of my favorite features of this house is the accordion opening, triple slider. That thing opens so that it's absolutely an indoor-outdoor space. Okay, so the pool is spectacular, but that is something that you can add after, or you can have it built along with the house. Of course, like anything, there's a little bit of a markup for the builder, but the convenience factor is unbelievable. Ah, yeah, the master bedroom. There's room for days in this thing. Even if you take into consideration the furniture size, there is a ton of space, and it's unbelievably bright. Look at that, separated sinks. If you know, you know. There's no way that one can be completely taken over. And a tub in the middle, which for Katie, my wife, that is her favorite thing. One of the best things about this house is the fact that the closets are completely separated. So there are 2 completely separate walk-in closets. Of course, the built-ins don't come standard, but you can have those done after the fact. All the flooring, the tile, even the pattern that you choose, all of those are upgrade or design options. You got the 2 shower heads, the second closet. Of course, I'm sure one is slightly bigger than the other, and that will be hers. Let's head upstairs and check out what I think is an absolutely amazing space. This loft space absolutely extends the living area and creates sort of 2 completely separate spaces. One for kids to be playing and doing things upstairs while you're downstairs, or it's open enough that everybody feels like they're all connected and a part of the family. This bump out is something that is a structural addition, if you will, to the property. This is a fantastic option because it adds this extra space. I think we're envisioning it as like a library, homeschool room. You can actually turn it into a separate, either 1 or maybe even 2 bedrooms, depending on how big you want them to be. Here they've used it as kind of a game room, pool table area, but you could envision anything here. Little extra storage, linen closet, if you will. Back here is going to be 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom. One of the structural options you have is to turn these 2 bedrooms into 1 large bedroom.